I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty.
Hey guys, Anhero here. Hey guys, Anhero here. So you have roughly $300 budget and you want something absolutely right now. Sometimes you just can't wait and that's all you've got from your summer job, odd jobs, and or saved up allowance. With careful planning and deal hunting, this is what I came up for that price, with an ad goal of playing Fortnite with a decent FPS, as well as other popular esports titles. Let's go over the specs. We got ourselves a GTX 750 Ti, which I got for around $61. AMD FX 6300 for around $24.50. The MSI 760 GM 34 fx for around $33. The Golden Field NP4 CPU cooler for $15.99. A 128 gig SSD for $14.99, a 500 gig hard drive for $15.99, 8 gigs are DDR3 RAM for $19.99, a 430 watt PSU for around $29.99, and this do-it-yourself PC case for $39.99. Our total comes around to $255.44. Keep in mind, prices and deals change all the time, sometimes even within the same day. The PSU I'm using is a Thermaltake TR2 430 watt, is what I had on hand. But what I listed is a better 430 watt 80 plus white raid from Thermaltake, which costs even less than the unit that's actually in the system. You could probably find a better raid 500 watt unit for the same price on Amazon. Initially, I had a 1TB hard drive for around the same price as the one listed, but for whatever reason it kept going to read only no matter what I did, so I just switched it out with a hard drive I knew that worked. The case already comes with a singular 120mm fan, but I recommend getting a few more. So I've added 3 up here ARG fans for $29.99. And just a regular 3-pack of up here fans for $10.99, which brings our new total to $296.42. With the added RGB fans, we've improved the FPS by 200%. Yay! With just a little bit of lights, in my opinion, they have improved the aesthetics of the PC by quite a bit. But if you aren't into that RGB life, you could just buy another pack of just regular black case fans. And if anything in the list is on Amazon, I will put my Amazon Associates link to that item in the description below. Just one caveat, just remember shipping and taxes when ordering products online. Now moving on to the benchmarks. We'll start off with our basic synthetic tests. With Cinebench, we got a multi-score of 2,148 and a single score of 453. It's very interesting how the single score beat out the 8300 I tested last time. For 3D Mark, we got a Fire Strike score of 4,062 and a Time Spy of 1407. So with the goal of playing Fortnite, I believe I managed to get a playable experience. With pro settings, we get an average of 69 FPS, nice, with all the usual Fortnite setters, so nothing to worry about, and honestly surprised me of the smoothness of it all, despite, the Fortnite setters. Performance mode surprisingly gave us a much bigger boost than I was expecting. FPS usually sat around the 80 to 90s. If you're looking for that competitive advantage with this setup, I would pick performance mode over the pro settings this time around. Very slowly, I am suffering from Stockholm Syndrome for Fortnite. Final Fantasy XIV is a fairly popular MMO with an amazing free trial version of the game. Running around for about 30 minutes and doing a quick duty, this title runs well. I won't worry about any frame rate issues as of now, just be mindful of places that have a lot of people. Once again, we got ourselves Genshin Impact. With a couple micro stutters here and there is nothing to stop you from playing the game. Usually not noticeable at all. The lows, once again, are for that loading screen. I'm still wondering what most of the visual changes are from low to medium and medium to high. Another esports title that runs on most anything. I gotta say, I'm surprised by this little combo, or is it how well Apex is optimized? With everything set to low or disabled at 1080p, the average of 3 arena games comes out to 59 to 60 FPS, which is more than playable for the majority of folks. Once again, remember that in Battle Royale, once again, remember that Battle Royale mode, you'll lose a little bit of performance due to the bigger map and more players on it. It's time for high-res Paladins. Congratulations, Paladins! You can run on this potato on max settings valiantly. With an outstanding FPS, usually around the 90 to 100 mark, I can say this was a smooth experience by all means. So I decided to put on Warzone just to see if this budget combo could do it. If 30 FPS is playable for you, congratulations. Originally I attempted 1080p, which at first I was able to get a little bit more FPS, but then the game updated and Warzone seems to always get worse and worse over time for older hardware. For now, this system can somewhat play this game, or at least manage to help you play with friends for the time being. If I can get a few kills, I bet you can too. With PUBG free to play now, I decided to throw this into the free section of the benchmarks. At low settings, I was surprised at how well PUBG played. I guess those years of support and optimization really helped out. Coming out to an average of 49 FPS and the 1% low of 30 FPS, I really didn't notice when that 0.1% happened, probably during the jump like other Battle Royale games. As a bonus, I threw in Overwatch, as this game will play on actual potatoes. With the game hovering around 60 to 80 FPS, there's nothing I could complain about. I didn't even feel the lows during this game. It isn't bad for $300, but keep in mind getting an FX-based platform means there is virtually no upgrade path. The highest you can go is an FX8350. And even, first-gen Ryzens can beat that at this point. Though, if you're planning to do is play esports and older games, this system should hold you over. With 6 cores of the 6300, you can do some light productivity work, and I do mean light. The 750 Ti is a legendary card, which, as shown, can still play some games, but with more and more games requiring full DirectX 12 support, it's getting harder to recommend it. I discovered it myself when testing the system because I was trying to test Halo Infinite and just do it at launch.
Wow!
I highly recommend saving up instead and going for a platform that's much more modern than this one. So let me know down below what you think of this system. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other stuff you want to do. See you next time.
False.